Yes, the Sensual Saxophone. And it sounds incredible. It is a really cool saxophone plugin. Now here I've got it in standalone mode, so you can just load it up and you can have it in standalone mode here. You can see you've got legato, sustain and staccato settings there. So if we want to have the legato, it means we can... You can get some nice sustain effects going on, which means as you release, you get a bit more. Or if you want the staccato, you've got the... You can get that sort of sound there. And you do have knobs, as Gary Hubbs is saying here in the chat, you have knobs. And you have a love knob, which is called something different if you put it on the other setting. I'll let you play around with that yourself if you get it. But what we can do is we can dial this up. And as you can see, as we twist the knob, things get a little bit steamier until finally, boom, there you go. And the reason we have this is... Oh, let's take it off staccato and go back to legato. And I will play. I will resist the urge to play some of the great saxophone songs. You want to play some Baker Street. You want to play some Never Tear Us Apart solo from In Excess. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. So that's how you can use it here standalone. But don't forget, you can also use this as an AUV3 plugin, which is probably the even cooler way to use it. So if we jump back over to GarageBand, now this song doesn't really need a saxophone in it, but let's just assume it does, because hey, everything can be better with saxophone, right? If we come back here to our GarageBand plugin, let's just get rid of this last track that we created, or we're going to run out of tracks. And this is one I was experimenting with before that is probably a spoiler of what's coming up shortly. So let's hit the plus button here. Now, to add in an external instrument, we need to actually go to the external function here in GarageBand. Or if you're using Cubasis or Audio or AUM, same sort of thing. You just need to use an audio unit extension as your external instrument. Here's all my AUV3 instrument plugins. We're going to tap Sensual Sax, and look at this. It throws it right in here, and we now can use it directly here inside GarageBand. So we've got the same interface, but it's within GarageBand. Let's just turn all the other stuff off so I don't have to play along. And I'm using AirPlay here because I've had a few technical issues, so it's going to be really hard to record in time. But if we come back to the instrument, and we have to record with the love up full, like that. And now what we can do is record directly in here, and I'll show you how cool this is. If we hit the record button in here, there you go. We can record directly into here. And because it's AUV3, check it out. We've got the ability to edit all those notes. So you get complete control over this. If you play it wrong and you goof on it, as our friend Hippie would say, you can come in here and you can actually change up these notes. So if we play it along, check this out. So because of the timing there, like that was a bit out of time, I can bring that back and just sort of shimmy all these back, and it's going to sound terrible now because it's going to be weird and have double notes, but we can play. So you've got complete editing control over this right here within there. It means you can then grab these and move this to a different instrument. If you've got a keyboard sound, you can change it and put it on anything else. So AUV3 instrument plugins that use MIDI are a really cool way to go here in GarageBand. So there you have it, the Sensual Sax. Let's just go back to take a look at it. There it is, the Sensual Sax saxophone, the best saxophone on iOS. And even if you never use it in a track, you'll find yourself sitting there just playing with your knobs for most of the day.